Shalom Israel, Shalom. It's your brother Joshua back with another quick coffee break and a quick exhortation for the brothers and sisters in the truth. Right? Forgive my voice, still a little under the weather, but nevertheless the work must go on. The word must go out. Right? So I want to bring to attention those that are still laboring, those that are still calling on the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, those that are waking up every morning, putting on your fringes, going out to the highways and hedges, putting on your head wrap, and congregating with the family, right? And your various congregations and those that you labor and serve with, right? If you're still doing these things, you should count your blessings, right? And understand that the Lord is still with you. The Lord is giving you mercy, and you've made it through several trials, several temptations, right? Several ups and downs, and you have been kept by the Lord. And we got to understand that it is a blessing every day just to be here. It's a gift from the Most High just to be here. And when you go through certain things, you can't look at it as, oh, well, here it goes again. I can never win. You know, I'm always going through something. Things of that nature. When you're going through several temptations or things in your life, your ups and downs, it's actually a blessing because you're still being tried. You're still being dealt with by the Father. The Father still has you in his hand, and he's putting you through certain things just to shape and mold you, to see how well you would do, to try you, essentially to make you better, right, in this walk, and really teach you a lesson how to be grateful and count the blessings that you do have, right? Because if you're always up, if you're always winning, if everything is perfect in your life, then you should be afraid, because that's not what it's supposed to be in this walk. The Lord said, paraphrasing, you're going to go through many things to enter into the kingdom, man. It's not going to be an easy road. So you got to count it joy when you go through certain things, man, and be blessed that you're still here, right? Let me bring this precept out real quick. This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 2. It says, "My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect, entering, wanting nothing," man. Right? So this thing is about trying your faith, whether you really believe in the Lord or not. If you're going to serve the Lord through all diversities of temptations, problems, hatred, right, being exiled from your family, all these certain things, man, through elements of your body, spiritual warfare, everything. It's the trying of your faith. And you try your faith by working of the patience, man. The patience makes you perfect. That's what faith is. Faith is the substance of things that are hoped for, but the evidence of things that are not seen. You never seen Yahushua. You never seen the Most High God. You never seen the kingdom, but you believe it's there. You believe you're doing this walk, this work for a reason, right? So verse 3, it says again, "Knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect, entering, wanting nothing," man. So you got to have patience in this walk, man, so you can enter wanting nothing. You're supposed to be increased every step you make, every temptation you have. Even if you fall, hey, guess what? You get back up, right? Because your life is going to consist of trials, tribulations, man, every day. But you're not supposed to let those things move you, to shake you, right? It is to test your willpower every thought, every move you make, man. Right? This is the condition of the battle that man that is born on earth is made to face day by day. Right? Let me get another precept real quick. Let's go to 1 Peter. Let's go to 1 Peter chapter 1. And I'm going to start at verse number 6. And it reads, wherein ye greatly rejoice, through now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold, that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of a Mashiach Yahushua. So it says, wherein greatly rejoice, though now for a season, right? That you're in heaviness, man. You're in heaviness, right? Your mind sometimes takes you left, right? You're stressing. You can't win for losing. Your body, right, is weak. You get tired. Your bones is cracking. Man, your back is hurting. You're standing on your feet 10, 12 hours a day at your slavery job, man. Working under Esau or whoever in the hot sun. Doing all things, man. Your family stressing you out. Your friends. All these things, man. It says, through heaviness and manifold temptations, man. Means nonstop, plethora of temptations, man. Things coming your way that you're trying to defeat every day. And it says that the trial of your faith being much more precious than of gold, right? Because gold perisheth, man. Gold is going to die at the end of the day, man. Gold means nothing. The money means nothing, right? But your faith is what's more precious, man. What do you believe in? Do you actually believe in the Lord? Do you believe that he's going to keep you every time you make a mistake if you fall, man? Right? Because you're supposed to get back up and run, right? Are you afraid that the Lord is just going to allow you to just, hey, fall by the wayside and be nothing? Right? Because you make a mistake or you can't seem to gather your thoughts together. Or you can't seem that you're doing enough for the Lord. The Lord said, look, your trial of your faith being much more precious than of gold, and though they are tried with fire, you're going to be tried with fire. Fire is what? All the adversity that comes with you, man. All the attacks, all the anguish, the stress, the hatred. That's the trial. That's the fire that you have to go through, right? Because the Lord said, look, you're like gold. And you're supposed to be purified through everything you go through. So how do you purify gold? You have to put it through the fire to get out all the elements, all the different minerals and things that come with it, all the impurities, to melt it down just to build it back up, to make it solid again and make it pure at the end of the day. You're going to fall. You're going to stumble. You're going to trip. You're going to make mistakes along the way. You're going to go through things. It said manifold temptations, but that is made to make you stronger along the way. That is made to make you pure. That's why I said your faith is much more precious than gold, man. Right, let's get another precept real quick. Let me go to Proverbs, get the classic. Right, let's go to Proverbs. Right, chapter 24. Right, and verse number 16, and it reads, for a just man falleth 7 times, and riseth up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief, man. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let thine heart be glad when he stumbleth, lest the Lord see it, and he displease him, and turn away which is wrath from him. Salakia. So it says, for a just man falleth 7 times, and riseth up again. Right? If you deem to be a just man or a woman, man, right, you're going to make a mistake. You're going to fall. You're going to trip up. You're going to go through things. But it's to work your patience. Right? You understand that you're going to fall short. Things are going to befall you at times, right? You were made subject to vanity, right? I believe that's Romans chapter 8 and verse 20, man. You were made subject to vanity, but it's for hope, right? Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. I don't want to paraphrase that. Let me see if I can find that. Book of Romans, chapter 8 and verse 20, it reads, for the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who have subjected the same in hope. So therefore, you were made this way to go through certain things that you might have hope. What's hope? At the end of the day, it's the faith. It's the trial that you go through, something that you believe in. You hope that you're going to be redeemed in the end. You hope that you're going to receive salvation. You hope that you're going to receive mercy from the Lord, right? That's why you go through the ups and downs, so you can hope and look toward the Lord. But when you fall, you can't wallow in that sin and just give up. No, that's when you work patience. I made a mistake. Guess what? Now I have to learn from this mistake. And what shall I do next time to avoid that same error? I should go harder for the Lord. I should do more. I should go this way. I should keep these things in remembrance to where I won't fall into that same thing, man. And if I do make that mistake, I'm going to get up and I'm going to bust my butt 10 times more, man. Right, let me get this precept real quick. Right, let me get this real quick in the book of Baruch. Right, check this out. Right, this is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 27. It says, be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you, man. So the Lord is the one that brought these things upon you, man. The Lord is the one that turns up that fire in that furnace, man, to see if you're going to stand there and get burnt or you're going to get on through that thing, man. Right? And it says, for as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. So when you do go through these temptations, when you fall and get subject to vanity and your flesh, hey, guess what? I got to get up and seek the Lord 10 times harder, man. I got to go that much harder because now I have much more patience when I go through certain things, man. Now I have much more awareness when I fall into these temptations. I understand that I can't do this and that and the third and go down that same road. Now I have to use the wisdom. Now I have more patience with this thing that I'm going through. I understand that, hey, I'm going to make a mistake. But guess what? I'm still here, man. I'm still here. The Lord didn't cast me away. I woke up. I still understand the Lord's name. I still know these precepts, right? I can still do what the Lord has told me to do. He didn't cast me down. He didn't send me back into utter darkness. He didn't bug me out. He didn't kill me. I'm still here. That's mercy from the Lord. And that's what we got to remember, man. Right? Let's go to another precept. Let's go to Psalms 37 real quick. Right? Let's get that. Psalms 37 and verse number. Let's get there real quick. Psalms 37. And let's start at number 23. It says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delight in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his right hand. Right? So if you fall, hey, and if you're a good man in the sight of the Most High, what does that mean to be a good man? Following the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Obeying what the Lord told you to do. That's what's good, is keeping his laws, man. That's what makes you good in his sight. He said he will not utterly cast you down, but he would uphold you with his hand. So you got to understand, you must be doing something, along the lines of righteousness, of being right. If the Lord continue to hold you in his hand, man. Right? So why should you worry? And it goes on to read, I have been young and now am old. Yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is ever merciful and lendeth, and Salakia, and lendeth, and his seed is blessed, man. Right? So you got to understand that, look, you have to really be in these scriptures as well to understand that these things are written for your learning, to understand that the way the righteous man and woman moved, you should follow after that example, and understand that when they made a mistake, they were not utterly cast down. They came back to the Lord and they seeked him 10 times more, as well as you should in this thing, right? These things are written for your learning so you can receive that wisdom, that knowledge and understanding, and that patience, the comfort of the scriptures, to make you better, to shine as gold, because it's precious, man. Your faith is being tried. It's much more precious, because a lot of times when we get down on ourselves, man, or say, I'll say, for instance, when you get up, right, when you're up and everything is good, you don't really think about the bad times, man. You're in your mirth. You're stable. Everything is going like it should be. You're not worried about the downfalls, the everything that, you know, you're going through, all the dark times or whatever it is that have you, right? But when you're in the dumps and when you're going through it, man, sometimes you don't remember the good times, man. You don't remember the right hand of the Lord. You don't understand that, hey, man, the Lord has kept me this long. The Lord has allowed me to do this work. The Lord woke me up this morning, man. The Lord gave me a chance of serving him. You understand what I'm saying? But a lot of times we don't feel that way because we're going through something, man. And we forget the love and the mercy of the Lord in the day of our prosperity. But when we down and out, you know, sometimes we don't want to give him praise and, you know, say thank you for this trial and the things that are going through, because, hey, man, we feel like he ain't dealing with us, man, sometimes. Let me get another precept real quick, right? Salaki again for my voice. Right, my nose is going crazy over here. Right, so let's go to the book of Sirach, chapter 11, and I'm going to start at verse 25. It says, in the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction. And in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity, man. And sometimes, man, when you going through it, man, there's no remembrance of the times when you was doing well, when you was good, right? And you can't think like that, because when you go through the trial, that's when you should seek the Lord 10 times more and give him praise. Because what child are you that, you know, don't go through things, man? The Lord chastises you just to make you better, to see you get better. Yes, sometimes he'll judge you, right, for being wicked. But you got to understand the difference of being judged or chastised a little bit or going put through the fire and tested to make you better, man. You got to discern the difference. It says, for it is an easy thing unto the Lord in the day of death to reward a man according to his ways, man. The Lord can lift you up when you're in the worst predicament in your life, man. But you got to believe that. You can't stay down and wallow in sin. You can't stay down and wallow in your own filth. You can't stay there and say, man, look, I don't know what's going on. The Lord ain't dealing with me no more. I don't know if I should keep walking. I don't know if I should keep, you know, doing this thing, because I can never stay on task. I'm just weak. I keep falling to this certain thing, man. No. You got to get up and seek the Lord in different ways. Read, pray, fast. Look, seek counsel. Keep seeking the Lord, man. Because it's not going to be an easy road ahead, man. And that's what a lot of Christians think, that all they have to do is just believe and just have faith and everything's going to be okay. The Lord got me. Won't he do it? But they don't understand that, look, the Lord is putting you through things to make you better, to make you walk straight, right? to beat you down for a little bit, just to make you a little more tougher. Make your patience last longer, man. Teach you something, just like a natural father would, man. So let's get another precept real quick. Let's go to stay in Sirach. Let's go to Sirach 30. And I'm going to drop down to 21. And it says, give not over thy mind to heaviness, and afflict not thyself in thine own counsel. The gladness of the heart is the life of a man, and the joyfulness of a man prolongeth his days. Love thine own soul, and comfort thy heart. Remove sorrow far from thee, for sorrow hath killed many, and there is no profit therein. So don't stay in that sorrowful mourning state, man. Woe is me spirit, man. Give not your mind to heaviness, right? Understand that you're going to go through manifold temptations, right? This is the condition of the battle, right, that men are made to fight. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick, right? This is 2nd Esdras, chapter, I think it's 7, chapter 7 and verse number 57, and it reads, then answered he me and said, this is the battle which man is born upon earth shall fight, that if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say, man. Right? For this is the life thereof Moses spake unto the people while he lived, saying, choose thee life, that thou mayest live, man. So the Lord said this is the condition of the battle that a man is born on earth is going to go through. You're born in adversity. You're going to go through certain things, man, down this road to serve the Most High. You're going to go through it. And it just is what it is. But you count your blessings at the end of the day, because guess what? You're still here. You woke up. You can still call on the name of the Lord, man. Right? You're not cast down utterly, man. Let's see. Let's go to Sirach 40 real quick and just get this real quick. Just to add to that, it says, this is book of Sirach chapter 40 verse 1. It says, great travail is created for every man, and an heavy yoke is upon the sons of Adam, from the day that they go out of their mother's womb to the day that they return to the mother of all things. See that? From the time you born, from the cradle to the grave, you're created to go through certain things, man. You're created to go through those trials and that fire. But these things are to help you build up along the way, man, so you can receive that salvation that you heard of from the beginning, and that you may receive the kingdom, that everlasting peace, that everlasting joy, right? The rulership, man, to reign with the one they call Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai being his real name, man, right? To be able to learn from the 12, hey, and be possibly elected, man. It's a beautiful thing, man, to go through certain things. So you got to get that chip off your shoulder that, hey, that woe is me spirit, man, and get up off your body and keep walking. Understand that every time you get up and you're able to put on them fringes, man, you're able to get up to go to that job. You're able to get up to see your family. You're able to go out and do the work, man, to gather with your people, man. Count it joy. You still here, man. Right? Give up all them weak thoughts and bless the Lord. Be thankful for the trials, man. Be thankful for everything that comes against you, man. Be joyous in these occasions. Right? Let me go to 2nd Esdras real quick and get a couple more. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 14 and verse number 14. And it reads, let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times, man. So the Lord said, put off that weak nature, man. Cast off them burdens that the men carry around. And, hey, count every step that you have, man. Every breath that you get to take. Right? Every sight that you take in. every joyous occasion to be around family and friends, man. Right? Understand you have to continue to seek the Lord while he may be found, man. And be happy that you're living today, right? And you're dealing with the problems that you dealt with today, and stop worrying about what's going on tomorrow. Stop worrying about how you're going to get to the next day and how you're going to deal with the problem the next day. Today, you got to deal with what you got to deal with today, man. Right? The Lord is going to take care of that. You have to learn to trust in the Lord that he's going to take care of that, man. Right? Let's get there real quick in Matthew chapter 6, man. Real quick. Right? This is the book of Matthew chapter 6. Right? And verse number 33. And it reads, "But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you," man. Seek the Lord. Everything else is going to come in due time. Everything is prepared for you, man. If you truly believe, if you truly have faith, man. Right? Everything is here for you. And the Lord said, "Take therefore no thought for tomorrow, for tomorrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto today is the evil thereof," man. So you gotta, in the moment, you gotta bless the Lord while you have a chance, man. Because today, there's evils today. Tomorrow is gonna take care of itself. Tomorrow ain't even came yet. You're not even promised tomorrow, man. So you gotta be happy today and understand that, guess what? The Lord still got you here today. He woke you up this morning, man. He gave you a chance to come back to him, to repent and make it through that stressful time, right? And to remember him. You got to shake off that weak nature, that old man that keeps trying to come back and buffet you and tell you that you ain't good enough, that you're weak, that you're going to fall and the Lord is going to cast you down. Don't let none of these things shake you, man, in the spirit. You got to put off that weak nature, man. Cast off the burdens of failing and walk in the ways of the Lord, man, and trust in him. Right? Let's get this precept real quick. We'll get about 2 more. Let's get the book of Acts real quick. The book of Acts chapter 20, verse number 24, and it reads, Salaki, I'm gonna start at verse 23. It says, I'm going to start at 22. It says, "And now behold, I go and bound in the spirit unto Jerusalem, not knowing the things that shall befall me there, save that the Holy Spirit witnesseth in every city, saying, the bonds of affliction abound me. But none of these things moved me, neither count I my life dear unto myself, so that I may finish my course with joy, and the ministry which I have received of the Lord, of Mashiach Yahushua, to testify the gospel of the grace of the Most High," man. So don't let none of these afflictions move you. Even though these manifold temptations, these afflictions, they abound and they cleave onto you, man. Don't let none of these things move you, but count it all joy when you fall into these temptations. It says that I might finish my course with joy. You have to finish the course with joy, man, and minister these things which I have received from the Lord. You got to keep ministering to the people. You got to keep teaching. You got to keep walking, standing tall, man, winning at the end of the day, because every day above ground is a win, man. Every day that you can call on the name of the Lord, it's a win, man. Every time you can take a breath, right, and you can see your family, you can hug your family, you can touch your family, man. You can taste, you can smell, sing in the morning, read the scriptures, man. Be joyful, man. Be happy that the Lord gave you that chance to do so, man. Right? You still in this thing. You still up on your 2, right? You still got all your 5 senses, man. Right? Keep walking and don't stop, man. Right? Let me get this last precept real quick. In the book of Lamentation, right? Chapter 3 and verse number start at 21, right? Matter of fact, start at 20. And it says, my soul hath them still in remembrance, and is humbled in me. This I recall to my mind, therefore I have hope. It is of the Lord's mercies that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness, man. So every time you wake up in the morning, man, you call Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. You give praise to the Lord, man, that you woke up and you took another breath, and you got a chance to know that you still walking in this thing, man, before the Lord, and cast off that weak nature, man, and let your faith work its perfect work, man, to make you perfect in your walk, man, right? But with that, I hope it was edifying. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man, and say Shabbat Shalom, man. Hey, and let's go and be great today, right? Shalom.